There was a time I was completely riddled with anxiety. It was so bad that even when my mobile phone or anyone's mobile phone would ring, I would jump out of my skin. And still, I didn't think there was anything really wrong. So disconnected was I. Things came to a head when I was walking in the mall in Dubai with a few friends, and I got to the top of the escalators, and I simply could not take the escalators. Yes, I do have a certain fear of heights, or some friends have said to me, it's not a fear of heights, it's a fear of falling. And those fears were brought to the surface, and I really knew it was time for me to seek help. If you were experiencing high sensitivity to noise, not being able to do certain things that you were able to do, usually high irritability, hormonal imbalance, feeling isolated or frustrated or unduly stressed or overwhelmed, or maybe even a loss of motivation, then you definitely want to listen to this. All the telling myself, I'm fine, it's all good, things are cool, there's nothing wrong, did not help me. It was only when I started my transformational journey that I realized that if you really want to shift deeply and sustainably, it is important that you look at 4 pillars. The first pillar is your mind. You are what you think. Your life is a reflection of what you think. In fact, what you think about, you bring about. And if you're thinking, oh, that is not true, then let me ask you this. Basically, you may be thinking, but I want this and I'm getting this. Are you spending all day thinking about what you want or what you do not want? So if you really truly want to shift your life, then you get to start planting the seeds of the kind of life that you want. In any garden, you get to plant roses, you get roses. Daffodils, you get daffodils. Weeds, you get weeds. And so the only way you are going to shift the trajectory of your life is to definitely change the type of thoughts that you are choosing to entertain in your mind. This takes practice, and I say so with love. However, this pillar is indispensable when it comes to shifting from anxiety to peace. And what is anxiety anyway? Anxiety is basically worrying about something that hasn't even occurred. It's that constant niggling feeling that something may go wrong. I get it, for sure. And I can assure you that no matter how bad your anxiety is today, it is possible to shift so that your life is no longer that minefield of possible issues, problems, failures that could come and hurt you, blindside you, but will actually become a life where you are moving through life with a deep inner peace and a feeling of being safe. The second pillar is body. Now, this is the one that I ignored for years. I used to think, if I can think it, then it's good. And yes, thoughts are powerful. However, you must realize that your body is not just a space for your head to be put upon. No, it isn't. It's a powerful ally in living the life that you want to live. In fact, without this beautiful, brilliant body of yours, it is impossible for you to truly create the impact that you want to on earth today. And so my invitation is to start treating your body with love and respect. For years, I was eating junk food, mostly processed, not even bothering to cook for myself, ordering out, doing absolutely no exercise whatsoever, at least not intentionally, sleeping far too late. I'm sure you can relate. And if, like me, you were saying, I just don't have time or you can't be bothered, that is fine, but the body keeps a score. And so, if you have a huge impact that you want to create, if there's a legacy that you want to leave, then it is essential that you respect the vessel that allows your beautiful spirit function and operate effectively on earth. And so without moving adequately, eating to nourish your body and your brain, sleeping enough, supplementing with expert support, you will find that you are simply deteriorating as the years go on. I am healthier today. I have more energy today than I had 10 years ago. And so I want you to understand that age is not simply something that we say, oh, we get older and so things have to get worse. That is incorrect. The third pillar for any deep transformation is spirit. As a very famous French philosopher said, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. That just shifts everything. And when you truly are spiritually connected and inspired, then your perspective is so much bigger, so much more powerful, and so much more inspired than when you're simply head in the sand running that rat race. And so my invitation is in any transformational journey that you are having to ensure that the spiritual component is present. By spirituality, I do not mean religion. They're two completely different things. For me, spirituality is about truly understanding that you are not your body, you are not your job, you are not your title, you are not any of the things that you can see and maybe even feel. You are your essence, the essence of you that inspires in a manner that no left brain analysis ever could. And so that is where the magic is. That is where you really, truly get to fill your life purpose. And the fourth pillar is space. This is one of my favorites because it is one of those that many people leave out of a transformational journey. And space is not only your physical environment, which is important because studies have shown that when you have clutter, you are stressed. This clutter actually energetically affects you, linking you to old things that you may not be conscious of. So it's pulling you back. Also, you waste a lot of time because you can't find anything. And so you're constantly looking for things over and over and over again. This is stressful. This is frustrating. And of course, your environment is not pleasing to you. Another type of clutter is calendar clutter, where you just feel that your day is so crammed and packed that you have no space for yourself. So instead of feeling expansive, you feel constrained, you feel trapped, you don't feel free, you don't feel sovereign. Everyone seems to want a piece of you. So space is essential, but both in terms of your physical environment and in terms of your time. And when you go through a transformational journey that looks at your mind, using it to your advantage instead of against you. Your body, making sure that it is well taken care of and you are creating habits that support instead of actually are detrimental to your health. When you look at your spirit and you know that you wake up every day and you give gratitude because every day is a beautiful opportunity for spiritual advancement. And when you then look at your space and you know that that space can enhance every aspect of your life or could detract as well, then you are no longer one of those people who's pouring in all this time, effort, and energy, and it just feels like you're pouring water into a leaky bucket. Now your bucket is whole and you're accelerating your progress because you are looking at it holistically. These are the exact 4 pillars that my clients have used to gain extraordinary results. And when I say extraordinary, I mean extraordinary. Some of them have healed from chronic diseases. Some of them have gotten money back that they thought they would never, ever get back because they thought the person was just not going to pay them. Some of them have actually gotten promotions. Some of them have resolved relational disputes that they had been experiencing for years. Some of them have been able to let go of resentment that they've been harboring for years and was affecting their joy in life. Some of them have accelerated their businesses in ways that they did not even believe was possible for them. And at the same time, open up to receive love and are being told by everyone that they're relaxed, which means it is totally possible to accelerate your business and also be relaxed and also improve your relationships. Everything is possible. And so if you look at the 4 pillars, these are the path to ensuring that you move from stressed and anxious on that hustle path, on that rat race, to powerfully peaceful as you strive for higher impact, higher influence, and higher income. My gift to you is to connect for a call that will support you in really looking at what it is that you want and where in your life you may be settling instead of actually celebrating. And I'm actually going to talk about that in my next video, how stressful it can be when instead of showing up to your full potential, you play small for whatever reason. Let me know what landed for you. Let me know which of the 4 pillars right now you feel that you need the most support with. I'd love to know what resonated. Love and light. Take care.